डॉक्टर बाबासाहेब आंबेडकर ओपन यूनिवर्सिटी.
Hello friends, welcome to Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar Open University, Ahmedabad. Myself, Dr. Vinodal Desai, Associate Professor, Department of Computer Science and Technology, Vallabh Vidyanagar, Sardar Patel University. In today's session, we will talk regarding internet technology applications, e-learning, e-banking, social networking, chatting and instant messaging, audio and video conferencing. So let's talk regarding e-learning. What is e-learning? And we already know that e-learning has played a vital role during the corona times. This technological advancement has helped the whole world through this platform to continue the educational system around the world during this corona times. E-learning is generally a platform through which the educational institutes and other private institutes involved with the educational systems are sharing their knowledge material through online platform. Is essentially the computer and network enabled transfer of skills and knowledge. E-learning comprises all forms of electronically supported learning and teaching. It is the applications and processes include web-based learning, computer-based learning, that is CBL. Content is delivered via internet, intranet or extranet, audio or video, satellite TV and ED-ROM. Computer-based learning refers to the use of computers as a key component of the educational environment. E-learning is naturally suited to the distance and flexible learning, but can also be used in conjunction with face-to-face learning. Or we already know that today we can use this technology along with the classroom teaching. So it is parallelly used to for the benefit of students. Communication technology are used in e-learnings. A learning management system is a software used for delivering, tracking and training the educational trainers. There are various methods available of e-learnings. Among that, the first one is collaboration community. It is a learning in which a general website approach is used to general topic learning. Is called collaboration and community. For example, we can say WikiLeaks, blog, chat are the part of collaborations and community learning. Second one is multimedia. It is a platform in which e-content is available in offline or online as a form of multimedia and animated based in the form of CD, DVD, podcast or video streaming is known as multimedia. For example, CD, DVD, podcast and video streamings are the examples which are used in the multimedia e-learning platforms. Third one is web-based learning. E-contents are provided online by various kinds of simulations, games and self-paced tutorials via the internet or intranet is known as web-based learning. Performance-based learning. Online as well as offline e-content is available as per the course or demand wise that can personalize progress reports as well as evaluation systems developed under the blended learning mechanism is called performance-based learning. There are various advantages available through e-learning. Among that, we can say the classwork will be scheduled around personal and skilled work, leading to versatile learning. Reduces travel value and time to and from colleges. Of course, through e-learning, there is no fixed platform, or we can say platform in terms of locations where we can get this knowledge. At anywhere across the world, you can share, you can exchange, you can learn this new content, whatever you like or as per your requirement. You only need to have internet connections. You can connect it from across the world and share it, learn it and exchange it. So It saves the time of traveling as well as cost of traveling. This is another advantage. Next, learners could have the choice of picking learning materials that meet their level of information and interest. Of course, learners, students, we can say the stakeholders who wants to gain new knowledge, they have the options, they have the alternatives to pick the materials of their choice. Okay. Next one, learners will study where they need access to a PC and web. Self-paced learning modules permit learners to figure at their own pace. Okay. Generally, what happens in a classroom learning, you need to be present during the fixed time period of a scheduled class. While in the e-learning, it is not required. Okay, you can learn as per your own time requirement. That means whenever the suitable time is there with you, you can start the process, you can learn it as per your pace. So this is also a biggest advantage of e-learning platform. Flexibility to affix discussions within the bulletin board, discussion areas at any hour, or visit with classmates and instructors remotely in chat rooms. Of course, this is also a biggest advantage. You can collaborate, you can discuss the topic of your interest with your classmates, the collaborative groups, and get the clarity regarding the discussed topic. Different learning designs are self-addressed and facilitations of learning happens through varied activities. Successfully finishing online or computer-based courses builds understanding and certainty and encourages students to take responsibility for his or her learning. This is also definitely we can say a biggest advantage of e-learning. At the same time, we can say the e-learning platform suffers from certain limitations. First one is unmotivated learners or those with poor study habits could fail or fall behind. Those who are not acquainted, those who are not habituated to learn new things, they are hesitating to adapt the technology, definitely they will fall behind comparative to the students or the holders who are learning through the online platforms. Lack of acquainted structures. This is also another limitations. If the familiar structure is not available, then also it becomes hurdles for the success of this new platform. Students could feel isolated or miss social interactions. So the necessity to understand totality, different learning's design and individual learner desires. This is what today we people are facing or our society is facing, that people are getting isolated while using these digital platforms and at the same time they are missing their social interactions. So this is very important to focus and to keep a balance between these digital platforms along with the social interactions. Instructors might not forever be offered on demand. Yes, okay. On a e-learning platforms, it is not possible that you can demand a particular instructors at a particular time. This flexibility is not available. You have to go through whatever instructor is available on an online platform. While in the classroom teaching, it is possible, okay, we can contact the particular instructors and request for the sessions. So this is what the biggest limitations with respect to e-learning platform. Some courses like ancient active courses will be troublesome to simulate. Okay, ancient courses are very difficult to simulate in our e-learning platform. Dependence on technology. We say that it is electronic platform, so technology must be there with respect to the hardware, software and internet facility must be there to avail this benefit. So dependency on technology is important and we can say it is a limitation at the same time. Lack of face-to-face interaction, as it is a digital platform, we have to learn only through the students, the learners has to learn online and they don't have any kind of interactions. So face-to-face interactions is not possible as it is available in a classroom teaching. Less accountability, yes, here the accountability is very less, as whatever content has been delivered, that is fixed content. So accountability is not going to be fixed for a particular instructor or we can say content that has been delivered. Technology barriers. Slow or unreliable web connections will be frustrating. In certain areas, if the network connection is not available smoothly, then the benefit of e-learning will become a big challenge in certain areas now. But today, most probably across the world, the internet connectivity is very, we can say, smoothly available. But at the same time, certain areas are there where this facility is still having a challenge to keep in a continuity throughout the period or sessions. Next, after e-learning, there is a e-banking, or we can say internet banking. And today we know that after the corona session or corona period, probably people tends to use online transactions for whatever purpose, whether they are buying or selling or even exchanging the money. So e-banking has made people's life very easy, as well as it has saved a lot of time of people for traveling to the banking service or to the banking site for availing this facility. Any users with a personal computer and browser can get connected to his bank's website to perform any type of the banking functions or transactions. In internet banking system, the bank has a centralized database that is web enabled. Of course, there is a centralized database through which we are getting the banking services. Best examples of e-banking is ATM. There are various other kinds of functions and services available. That this is the best example, ATM. Anytime money you can have. An ATM is an electronic fund transfer terminal capable of handling cash deposit, transfer between ALCS, balance inquiries, cash withdrawals and pay bills. Services can be availed through banking like fund transfer, bill payment services, investment or invest through internet banking, etc. There are lots of services. You can transfer the fund, you can receive the fund, okay, you can pay the bills, you can charge your digital devices like mobiles, TVs and other devices as well. So there are various facilities available through net banking which has made our life very easy. Through internet banking, you can check your transactions at any time of the day and as many times as you want. While this is not possible in a, we can say, physical banking mode, where you can have a, we can say, limited time period. At the same time, there you have to wait for your turn. So it's very difficult in a physical mode to have a number of transactions, number of, we can say, visits to the bank. There are various advantages available through the net banking. Among that, the first one is easy to view account balance. You can view your balance very easily. You can view current or recent transactions as well. Easy to download bank statements, for example, in PDF format, Excel formats, or in other, you can view in HTML as well. Easy to view images of paid checks. Easy to order new checkbooks. Easy to download periodic account statements. Easy to download applications for mobile banking, e-banking, etc. So these are various advantages that we can avail through the e-banking. There are two ways we can say, non-transactional and transactional. Non-transactional were where the transaction was not involved. You can just have the view for a particular kind of service, whether it is transaction, whether it kind of issued checks or any transactions you have made previously or currently. While another advantage is that we can avail, that is what transaction based advantages. Under that, we can say that it is easy to transfer funds between the customer's linked account, easy to pay third parties including bill payments and third party fund transfers, easy to invest, purchase or sell, easy to loan applications and transactions such as repayments of enrollments, easy to credit card applications, easy to register utility billers and make bill payments. So these are, we can say, transactional advantages of e-banking. Then economic institution administration. This is also very important. Okay, that banking transactions, the administration of banking becomes very economical as the most of the services are available online. So many people are preferring online services sitting at their home or office. So it becomes very easy for the banking offices to reduce their cost. So it becomes, or it proves, very economical to them. Management of the number of users having varying level of authority. This is also very important advantage of the banking system. Every authority or users will have different, we can say, rights to access the services of the banking service or network, we can say. So it becomes very easy for the banking personnel, banking authority to manage or to provide the administrative services based on their roles and rights. Business approval process also, as it is online, so it becomes very easy for the approval processes. So flexible that anywhere, anytime financial transactions can be performed. Okay, across the world 24/7 you can check the transactions, balance, transfer the funds, so it becomes very easy at any time from any location. At the same time, it suffers from certain limitations, and the first and most limitation, as we discussed in the e-learning platform, the same thing is applicable over here. Okay, 24/7 internet facility should be there to avail this facility. Second, the user must be aware of the method of e-banking. Okay, user must have a knowledge. Okay, a clear understanding of the e-banking applications and other concept is very important, otherwise monetary frauds may take place. So without understanding this e-banking mechanism, users are not advised to go for such kind of facilities. Data privacy is a must. If any account password or PIN or transactions code is shared with anyone, it will be a high risk of online financial fraud. Of course, if it is shared with unknown anonymous persons, then it is going to be a big risk that you may have a big loss in terms of finance. So this is also a biggest challenge with respect to the e-banking services. After e-banking, we can say the another concept is social networking. As we know that today we people are living in the social networking era. Each and every person is directly or indirectly, we can say, is networked over a digital platform. Social networking has made very easy for the peoples to exchange their ideas, contacts, but at the same time it poses certain challenges that we will see in this session, in this topic. So social media means socially, or we can say, sharing various types of information among groups of people via the internet. Social networking could be an internet based mostly communication media that permits users to possess conversations, share infos and make contents available. There are various social media sites like blogs, social networking sites, instant electronic messaging, photo sharing sites, audio sharing sites as well. Billions and billions of individuals across the globe are using social networking sites to share and create connections on a private level. Individuals using social media to speak with friends and family and to find out new things that interesting of them and that are of amazing, we can say. Business homes are social media to possess language with their target market and get feedback from customers, promote and elevate their competence, of course, through which business corporates collects the data from the, we can say, social networking sites and uses this data for promoting their business in terms of marketing and, we can say, promoting their new brands. So social networking sites has a various advantage to this corporate world as well. Professionals additionally use social media to extend their informations in various fields and build a network of similar trades. There are various platforms of social networking sites available. Among that, the famous one is Facebook. This is a social networking site which permits peoples or group of peoples to contact and connect with network as friends, business houses and organizations. It is a perfect site for companies to build up their overall brand understanding and post contents, videos, photos, event listings and links. So Facebook enables peoples as well as corporate worlds to bring the people together and work together as well as share this content of their interest. LinkedIn is the second social networking platform, and especially for the professionals. This is a business related social media platform primarily used for skilled network working people, or we can say professional especially. It is an ideal site to post updates, job postings, academic programs, events and projects for knowledge sharing purposes. Third one is Twitter. This microblogging site allows users to post their thoughts towards worldwide on a particular point. Business houses and individuals looking to engage their group at a high regularity rate should consider using this Twitter platform. This platform offers various advantages, like this is a platform for great initiatives. Okay, it is a platform through which any persons can start new ideas, sharing new ideas, get ideas. So new platform, new idea benefits to any person or organization or a business organizations. Second, online promotion and advertising. If new idea is there, new initiative is there, and it can be easily advertised over these platforms, getting the feedbacks helps them to promote this idea or product over this platform. Okay, within a single second it will reach to the last person at the corner of the world, and through which the product or brand or any idea can be advertised very easily. Connect with people. Okay, as it is a social media platforms and the main purpose is to connect with the people, so definitely it helps us to connect with the people of our interest or friends or the contact groups. Keeping updated with information. Yes, whatever happens in the world, that is going to be easily posted on these platforms, so it keeps us updated regularly with the events that is happening across the world. Educational benefit. There are various groups which are involving and sharing or collaborating with various educational topics. So it is definitely a beneficial for the educational interested groups to have on this platform and share their ideas and get benefit of the skilled and knowledge possessing groups. Boost organic traffic to the website. It will definitely help the brand or the companies to advertise, to promote their product and attract the people or the users of their product towards their websites. So the people who are looking for a particular brand, particular product or particular kind of data, they will easily get to know that from where the topic or product of their interest is available. So the organic traffic is going to be diverted through the social media platform. Building your own brand, through which the brand is going to be built up. Reach a larger audience. So as I told that within a single click a post or message is going to be displayed on the platform, and at the same time the last person sitting at the corner of the world will easily read and get the message or updated message of this post through this social media. So it reaches to the larger audience. Entertainment platform. As we know that today the peoples are getting busy making the reels of their activity. At the same time, it is a platform through which people are getting entertained. This is also biggest advantage of social media platform. Benefits for the governments. Government also getting benefit of these platforms. Government may run various campaigning drives which is beneficial for the society. So through social media it makes people aware regarding these drives, like we can say during the monsoon what kind of care should be taken when there is a heavy storm or raining is there, or even if government wants to make people aware regarding a voting campaign that people must vote for the better democracy, like that. So such kind of initiatives government is taking, and through social media platform government can benefit these things. Finding the jobs. This is also a biggest advantage of social media platform. The youth of this country is looking for the job, and through this platform they can easily post their resumes to the concerned group. The group will help them to find their jobs suitable based on the suitable skills. So these are various advantages through which social media is helping the country, government or people. At the same time, social media is suffering from certain disadvantages. Let's say first one is cyberbullying. Yes, this is the biggest challenge that we people are facing, or that today the world is facing. Okay, people are making, or we can say, fake profiles of other people's and making a fraud with this unknown faculties, unknown students, unknown stakeholders who comes into the trap of these people. So this is a biggest challenge in a social media platform. Second one is reduces face-to-face communication. Through online platform, face-to-face communication is not possible. Fake news also, as we people are living in this world of deepfakes as well, a biggest challenge we people are facing in the era. Deepfake is a biggest challenge, as we know. So fake news is spreaded very easily through social media, and so without fact checking, people are also spreading to other groups. So it is also a biggest challenge. Too much time on social media causes health issues. Okay, this is also what currently the people of our country as well as across the world are facing, that to sit a longer time on a social media causes health problems, along with that wastage of time and everything. Risk of hacking. Yes, if you are not sure that the particular link is from the authenticated party or from the organizations, then you should not go for that link, or you should not click on that link, otherwise your site, your data is going to be hacked. There is a possibility of hacking. People get addicted. You must focus on the time management, as if you continue to use social media platform without taking care of your time, then it is becoming an addiction. So be careful while using social media platforms. You should use it wisely. Causes distraction in daily routines, as this is a byproduct of, we can say, addictions. Lack of sleep also a biggest challenge while using social media. You should not use it till late night. You should use it as and when required, and then after you should take proper sleeps for the healthy life. No productivity and waste of time. If we are using without any purpose, then it is ultimately a wastage of time, and no productivity will be there. Causes of depression and loneliness. Okay, this is also we can say the byproduct of all these things. Invasion of privacy, we can say. Social media usage among children is also, we should learn the children's that on a social media platform, what are the plus points and what are the minus points, and when to use social media platforms. So this is also very important to make children aware regarding the use of social media platform. So there are various kinds of social networking sites available, and it is used across the society. Social connections. Social networking is having one point, that is social connections. Like through Facebook, we can connect with people, as we already discussed. Twitter, through which we can share our thoughts on a particular point or topic. Google Plus is also there, which helps us such kind of, we can say, concepts like this. Relatively new entrant to the social connection marketplace, in designed to allow users to build circles of contracts that they are able to interact with, and that is integrated with other Google products. Then we can say a multimedia sharing is there. A type of social networking makes it simple to share video and photography content online is multimedia sharing. List of most commonly used websites for building multimedia sharing are YouTube and Flickr. Then professional is also there. So a type of social network that is designed to provide opportunities for career related growth is known as professional social networking. And under the professional mechanism, we have said that the LinkedIn and Classroom 2.0 are the platform which helps the professionals to come together and share their knowledge among the groups. Then after, we can say there is a one concept in the form of instant messaging. Okay, it is what? To send real-time message from one to another user. Instant messaging, or we can say a IM message is used. This IM is short form of instant messaging. One user types a message that is conveyed over a network and received by the other users. A specific program, or we can say Yahoo Messengers or Windows Live Messengers, etc. is used for instant messaging between two or more people. Examples, we can say a WhatsApp, Skype, Viber, WeChat, messengers are there. There are various advantages available of instant messaging. Among that, it is, we can say, immediate. You don't need to wait for the other persons to ensure this message. It is a great for rapid messages, questions or notifications, we can say. Compared to email, it is easiest to carry on a conversations or multiple conversations. You can stay logged in while doing other things on your computer, which makes it easy to send and receive messages at the same time doing other works. At the same time, it suffers from certain limitations. Among that, the first limitation is if someone is not online, you may have to contact him another way. So other person or other party must be online to make these things happen. It is not as convenient as email for lengthy or complicated messages. While as we discussed instant messaging, we are regularly also using chatting concepts. So there is a little bit difference between chatting and instant messaging. Chat and instant messaging are short messages sent and read in real time, allowing you to converse more quickly and easily than email. Chat and we can say instant messages are generally used when both people are online, so your message can be read immediately. By comparison, an email message will not be seen until the recipient checks his email, meaning that chat and instant message are better for quick messaging and conversations compared to the email. If we have to look at the difference, then we can say the term chat and instant message, then chat often occurs in a virtual chat room, which can include many different people who may or may not know each other. Many chat rooms focus on a particular topic of interest, we can say. So in a chatting, people may or may not be aware with the other persons with whom he or she is chatting. Okay, while in a instant messaging usually includes a list of our interested people or contacts called buddy list or friend list, which allows you to see who is online and with whom you are sending and receiving the message. So this is a little bit difference between the chat and instant messaging. Another concept of, we can say, electronic based technology is audio conferencing. So it is used to connect people called parties which are located at different locations on a single audio conference call. Two or more people can be involved in an audio conference call at the same time. Audio conference call can be conducted either through the internet or telephone line. Devices like phones, computers which allow sounds to be sent and received are used for audio conferencing. Audio conferencing needs speakers and microphones both. For listening, speakers are needed, but for speaking purpose, microphones are used, or we can say it is essential. There are various advantages of audio conferencing. Among that, the first one is it is cost effective communication tool. Easy to access, save lots of time and money. As we know, we people are using audio conferencing in our routine activity as well to carry out certain tasks or functions to make the quicker decisions. At the same time, it is having a limitation in terms of communication is just verbal. Okay, we can verbally exchange the data, so this can be considered as a limitations. Sometimes quality of communication is not full reliable. Okay, sometimes it becomes that whatever communication has taken place, that may or may not be trustworthy or reliable. So these are various we can say examples or images through which we can say making the audio conferencing possible. At the same time, the parallel concept is video conferencing. People are allowed to communicate with one or another person in real-time interactive audio-video call. Video conferencing is an example of real-time interactive in which peoples are allowed to communicate visually and orally both. In video conferencing, system is full motion, two-way video audio systems which allows two or more humans or to communicate with each other in located at different places across the world. You can make it. Most popular video conferencing softwares are Skype, Zoom, Cisco WebEx, GoToMeeting, Zoho Click, Workplace by Facebook, etc. So these are various platforms through which we can make a video conferencing takes place. These are various, we can say, the examples of these. Video conferencing also offers certain advantages. Among that, audio as well as video both are benefits through which we can have a audio we can set talk exchange, as well as looking at the, we can say, who people who are connected over the conferencing. Free to download, you can download freely whatever you platform you want, so there is no cost involved in that. More reliable than audio conferencing, as we people we can able to see who is connected and through whom or to whom we are communicating, so it becomes more reliable compared to the audio conferencing. It saves lots of time of travel if one wants to meet other people. Of course, as through video conferencing we can talk as well as we can see each other, so it doesn't require to travel to the particular place to where the people are staying or living, so it becomes cost effective as well. Some companies nowadays use it as an interview and training part to save time and money. Okay, today most of the programs, not only companies, even educational institutes are organizing their training programs and other kind of tasks on a video conferencing modes. Meetings are most probably organized and conducted in this environment. So apart from this advantage, it is having certain limitations. First one is communication between limited number of systems. Okay, limited members are allowed. Okay, it is having certain limitations. Okay, beyond that it is allowed, but depending on the platform, which platforms you are using for the video conferencing, based on that you can fix the number of people who can take part and you can communicate. It is free, of course, so sometimes audio and video quality is not 100% reliable. As being a free tool, it is not reliable 100%. Video calling conferencing use a high bandwidth of internet data packet, so it is not completely free. Thank you very much. So in these sessions we have talked regarding various electronic based services in terms of electronic learning, electronic banking, then after audio conferencing, video conferencing, and various social networking platforms. Thank you very much.